New study, LGBTQ plus parents raise better adjusted children. New research reveals children of same-sex couples fare as well as or better than their peers raised by heterosexual couples. The report titled, Family Outcome Disparity Between Sexual Minority and Heterosexual Families, was published in the BMJ Global Health journal. The research included 34 studies across countries where same-sex relationships are legal. The research is a collaboration between the Duke University School of Nursing in North Carolina and the School of Nursing at Guangxi Medical University in China. The authors of the research say, quote, most of the family outcomes are similar between sexual minority and heterosexual families, and sexual minority families have even better outcomes in some domains, end of quote. Positive disparities for children of same-sex couples included better psychological adjustment, especially for children around preschool ages, and better relationships with their parents than children raised by traditional heterosexual couples. For preschool-age children, sexual minority parents reported significantly fewer psychological problems than heterosexual parents. On the topic of parent-child relationship, the authors examined 6 studies and found statistically significant effects indicating that sexual minority parent groups show higher levels of parent-child relationship quality, such as higher levels of warmth, greater amounts of interaction, and more supportive behavior when compared with heterosexual parent groups. I'm not surprised by the result. This is well known, not just by us, children of heterosexual couples, right? All of us gay children. But my friends who are raising children is an example. My gay friends, couple, lesbians and gays that are raising children nowadays, and it's much more prevalent, is clear evidence that this has been going on for many years.
Listen, I wish that my parents were same-sex, okay? Because I'd be less screwed up. I am this screwed up because of my parents being straight up, okay? From being gay and not being able to talk to them, to having a substance abuse issue and not being able to talk to them, you know, that all would have been minimized. I wasn't hugged enough as a child, which is why I hate all of you. This is all because my parents are hetero. If they would have been gay, it would have been completely different. Well, damn breeders, you know what I mean? But no, of course these kids are more well-adjusted. You deal with hate and inclusivity in the same breath, and you learn that at 4.
Well,
so of course.
Interesting point to that observation. We love you, Faye.
Even if you don't love us.
Right. We talk about the interview with President Biden talking about his father. The real hero of that interview on Comedy Central was not Biden, was his father.
Yeah. Exactly.
His father, right from the very beginning, at an early age, says to his child, wait, 2 men kissing is no issue. They love each other. They're just like the same. They're not better than, they're the same. And that creates a Joe Biden who goes on to be vice president in what he did and president of the United States. That is because great father.
Great father. Somebody else, bad father, takes that question and says, oh no, how do I answer this? My kid's gay. Oh my God, he's going to go to hell. You know, and instead of answering plain and simple, they love each other.
One thing I just want to point out that might fly under the radar for this is that a respected Chinese medical university partnered with Duke on this. And the PRC is not necessarily the most gay friendly. They're very hot and cold. Shanghai has a thriving LGBTQ life, but not so much in Beijing at the capital. So that they not only partnered with an American university, but allowed these results to be published under, essentially, you know, the Chinese government would have to approve this, says something about where they may or may not be moving.
Right.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Lara are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.